Okay, wait, let me throw this out.
Yep.
If everyone in the world was immediately replaced by identical copies of you right now, what would the world look like? What could you make work and what could you not? How many of you would still be alive and thriving in 5 years?
In 5 years,
Yeah.
there would probably be about six left, I think.
Six of you left?
Yeah.
That's like, so is it me? I assume it's like the exact version of myself in this moment. It's not like a,
Yes.
okay. Yeah, we would probably die off pretty quick. I agree in 5 years. Since I wouldn't know how to run the world. I wouldn't know how to, I think just like, I think the internet, like power grid is the first thing that would go out because I wouldn't know how to run that.
Yeah, but you could figure it out, right?
I mean,
The thing is,
maybe. It's
like,
very interesting to think about like in like a year, the Asian versions of me, like how different they would be.
mhm.
I don't know, like just thinking that like every person in Asia is suddenly replaced by me, like with my current knowledge, I would have no clue what anything around me is, assuming that like the language
Yes.
there is still the same that I don't know. Like probably the whole race of Asian McKays would just die out within a
Yeah,
year.
but I mean, you'd take a hit. You'd take a hit in any like non-English country, but everywhere else, like, there's libraries.
I mean, that's yeah, there's libraries. Um, would your guys kill each other? Like would the aunties kill each other?
Immediately.
Okay. I
We would know.
You would
There
know
can only be
this
one.
needs to this needs to happen.
Yeah,
Um,
it would be immediate, no hesitation bloodbath. Um, because that here's the thing with antis is we do have to kill each other so we can absorb each other's power, and then finally the last one of us standing will become the
this
ultimate
is like
anti, basically.
the Jet Li movie, The One, right? Where they're all spread out across the multiverse. Have you seen that?
I just thought I didn't know that's what that movie was about. I was going with Highlander.
Oh my bad. Well, there's this Jet Li movie from like the 2000s that I saw as a kid where it's like every
Mhm.
version of yourself, like there's all these different multiverses with every version of yourself, and like your power or whatever is spread through every version of yourself. So this one guy is going through killing all the other multiverse versions of himself, so all the power is being concentrated into just him. So every time he kills one, he becomes stronger, which sounds like the same
Yeah.
premise of Highlander, but
Yes,
okay.
it is. But yeah, that's what would happen. And then finally, I would become an immortal god to do with the crumbling world I have left in my wake.
I feel like the Asian versions of me would be so, like in 5 years, by the time I get to meet them, they would be so much stronger than me because of what they've had to. Are we rolling? Are we ready to start? Do you want me to do the intro this time? I can't tell. Okay, you're not frozen. I couldn't tell if you were frozen or not. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do the intro then. Welcome back to Die on Any Hill. This is McKay, your main host, with my special guest, the side host, Auntie. Say hi, Auntie.
I'm McKay's side hoe.
Thanks. Thanks for saying hi. This is my side hoe
Yeah,
for
yeah.
today. This is the show where we both bring a hot take to the table and we discuss it to the death. So
Correct.
let's. You got a coin on you?
I can find something. Just throw your phone again. It's what you did
Okay,
last time.
fine. We'll do the annual phone, not annual, the weekly phone flip. Um, Screen up, I go first. Screen down, you go second. Wait,
Yes.
yeah. Wait, no, I don't want that. That's okay. Never mind. Whatever.
Wait,
Yeah.
I see no problems.
All right. It was screen down, so that means that you go first.
Cool. Oh, okay. So I have been trying to watch, more intentionally watch movies and TV shows recently. I just think it's something that I really enjoy and I haven't focused on it. It's easy to get lost in your phone and scroll. So I've just been like really trying to be present and actually consume the things I want to consume. But as I've been doing something, I've noticed that there's more and more child actors out there today, right?
It's
Um,
an epidemic, you could
and
say.
I honestly, I don't think it's something that really bothers me
Hang on, pause.
because
I want to check my. Sorry, I guess I didn't need to pause you, but I wanted to. All right, back at it.
where was I? Something about child actors. Yeah, we need to get rid
Yeah.
of child actors because child actors are bad. I would rather see an adult pretending to be a child than a child just acting poorly. Which, no hate on the children themselves. I'm sure they put a lot of work into their craft. But I don't want to see
Not
it.
as much work as an adult.
No, sometimes. I don't know.
I mean, reasonably, a child's only put like 2 or 3 years into their craft
Sure.
versus an adult has put, you know, 3 to 5 times that amount.
Right.
What is the age when an actor can start acting reasonably?
36.
36? Okay, that's
36.
insane. I would go younger than that. I think you can be. I
No.
think there are convincing actors over 16. I
Your
think it's
frontal.
the same age as
Listen.
when you can drive a car.
Yeah,
If you can drive a car,
36.
you can act. Oh, my bad. I forgot how
It
different
is
the laws are over there.
it is the age in which your frontal lobe finally becomes fully developed. So that is when you can
Is that true, or
fully.
are you making that up?
No, that is 100% true. Look it up.
That's
And
not true. I thought it was in your 20s.
no, it's 36.
That's
I promise.
what age is your frontal lobe fully developed? It's the age of 25. Okay.
That's what I said.
I think maybe for you, I mean, for you, I
You
could
need to
see
look
that
at some
being
better
36,
articles.
maybe.
I will send you the correct articles, the true ones. Um, but yeah, like I'd rather. I think it should be done. Like, yeah, just have 36-year-olds playing children.
I don't disagree that, like, looking back at, we make fun of, Spider-Man and Grease, like these movies that are set in high
Mhm.
schools that have full adults playing it. But, these movies they're classics and they work. I'm trying to think of one that there really isn't any that movies that don't work because the actors are too old, are there?
No, okay, and this is. I don't know. This is something I was thinking about when we talked about this earlier. It's. I feel like when I was younger, I wanted to see younger actors, but now that I'm older, there is something uncomfortable to me when it's like a romance movie and I watch high schoolers kiss, and I'm just like, that's you know,
Yeah, it is. It is weird. Um, I mean, just like ethically, you're like, yeah, I don't know if we should be put like watching like horror movies or just intense movies, and it's like,
yeah,
what were those? What were they doing to these kids? I assume that they're shooting like all the kids' reactions to like horrible things separately,
right.
and like they're not a part of
Well,
whatever like intense scene is happening. But
it
it's like,
depends.
but yeah, we just got to get some really good actors that know how to walk on their knees,
Yes,
and speak in a higher pitched register to
it could be like,
get in the industry.
have you ever seen the like Shrek the musical? How Lord Farquaad is just a guy with like the short legs taped to his shins.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
that's where we need to be going with it.
correct. And therefore, every child in a movie will be wearing a cape to hide the legs.
Is it like 30? So once you're 36, you
Mhm.
can play any age below 36, but it's like
I
is
mean, and any age above 36.
so are you saying 36 is the only Only actors should only ever be 36.
Correct. You have
Once
understood
you
me.
Okay, so every single actor in the world should only be the age
Yes.
36. Um, if you want to be an actor, you got to like practice your whole life because once you turn 36, you
Yep.
got to get as many roles as you can. You only got
But
1 year to kick it out of the park.
that will be
Um,
able to showcase more talent because every year it'll be a new round of actors.
that's true. There's going to be like maybe people can there's I was gonna say there's not gonna be movie stars anymore, but maybe,
Mhm.
people can start a little campaign going like, I don't know, on TikTok or whatever. They're like, check out my acting reel. You guys better be watching for when I turn 36. My movies are gonna be crazy. And then everyone's like, okay, I can't wait for this guy to
Exactly.
get to acting age. Is there like so will they be doing makeup? Do they need to, like if they're playing someone who's old,
Everything
do
else
they
about everything else about the movie industry stays exactly the same. Everything but acting, you can be whatever the hell age you want.
like so when they're kids a lot of
Mhm.
times I don't even know if they I mean I assume they always put like basic makeup on every actor, but like I
Yeah.
don't think they do any makeup for like kids. You can just tell by looking in their face, okay, this is like a 36-year-old playing a kid. But when they're playing someone older, are they going to be wearing like an old man mask or something? I guess
That I
we're at the
think
point where they
that
just throw everything through de-aging software, but or
right.
aging software, I guess.
I mean, that's the future, isn't it?
That's the future.
They make
I
Harrison
mean,
Ford look so old
any
everywhere he is anymore.
the future is you can just take any actor you want and throw them through like some aging software and you can make them older or younger. And so
Yeah.
we probably there is a like I mean realistically in the future we probably aren't going to even hire kids anymore because we can just get like dwarves, get Peter Dinklage to just play the children and just face replacement.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, this is brilliant. I'm trying to figure out a transition. Um,
Yeah. I think we're at the end of that. Okay, wait, what was mine? Oh, watching. Okay, yeah. Anyways, speaking of watching things on your television, I have I have been watching TV, and the more that I watch TV, the more I wish that I was watching it by myself. Um,
how
give me a
often are
second to
you
collect my
actually
thoughts.
okay?
No, wait, sorry. Say your question. I need a
Uh,
launching board.
how often are you actually watching TV with other people?
As little as I can.
Well, 'cause
I mean,
I love.
I live with roommates. So I mean, I do watch TV with them. I watch just because like oh we are hanging out and we need something to do. I have like a TV show with each
Mhm.
roommate. Then there was a TV show that all three of us were trying to watch, but then that just got too. That's okay. So this is my main argument: is one, it's too hard to coordinate schedules. And then two, argument number two, I hate being social and trying to. We'll dive into each one of these points if that's why you're making faces. If you think I'm like rushing through them, I don't know what you're responding to right now. But and my second point, aside from it's too hard to navigate schedules, is that I don't want to be social. I'm here, like literally the whole reason I sat down to watch TV is so I can turn my brain off and just kind of enjoy the story, and then it turns off, and I can go, wow, quietly in my head, and then move on with my day. I there's too much pressure unless like something crazy happens in the show. There's way too much filler content right now on TV shows that the
Yeah,
TV show
that's
ends or
valid.
I'm in an ad break and now there's just silence and it's like okay, so now I awkwardly feel like I have to be saying something about what's happening, but this TV show kind of sucks and there's nothing to say about it. But it's like, wow, that's crazy that that just happened. And then that's just kind of the whole conversation. And it's just awkward. And it's like, I just wish I was just watching this by myself right now.
I mean, I do agree. Like, I will watch TV with my wife, and that's about it. Otherwise, you watch it separately, I'll watch it separately, and then we'll talk about it.
I mean, when you have it, I guess it depends on the person. Like a lot of times, I assume with your wife, you guys are comfortable just like getting to the end of a show and being like, okay, yeah, that was the episode. But it's
I
like if
feel like
I've got
it's
a
the
group
opposite.
of, oh, okay,
We
you feel
get
like you do have to have a conversation.
well, we'll get about 10 minutes into the show, and then we pause the show because one of us had a thought, and then we start talking for like 30 minutes, and then we'll watch another 10 minutes of the show, and then we'll pause it because one of us had a thought, and we'll talk for 30 minutes.
Well, I mean, that's good for you if you can like actively engage with the show and you're like that make probably makes it more enjoyable. The thing is, I don't have that much to say about it when I'm watching it. And
That's
then
fair.
I just don't want to I just don't like the feeling like I have to talk about it at the end. I just want to watch it and it's not like I don't have anything to say about it. It's just like I don't know. Maybe I'm just not watching good enough shows where I feel compelled to
I
discuss them at
mean,
the end, but
maybe. I feel like that's yes, knowing some of the media you consume.
Um, also, it's just what was my first point? It's too hard to navigate the schedules. So if you've got 3 to 4 people that you're trying to watch a show with,
3 to 4
it's
people
too
is
hard to.
insane. That is an insane number to try and watch through an entire show with. Have you done
It is.
that?
It is. I've tried. So the I think the thing is that we had the three of us were roommates at one point. We started. So back to the show I was talking about. We started the boys together.
Sure.
And now one of us moved out. And so now we still feel like now there's as subsequent seasons of The Boys, and now we have the spinoff of Gen V coming out. We felt like we had to watch it all together because we started it together.
Oof.
The Last of Us, that was another show that we started together, felt like we had to watch together. But now that we don't live in the same house, we're not on the same schedules. By the time that we could all three align our schedules, the show had already been out for like months. Plot points have been spoiled for us. We're no longer like we don't care as much about the show because it's been so long in between episodes. We've forgotten what happened in the previous episode. Like I always used to skip the episode like recaps at the beginning, but now I have to watch them because I don't remember because it's been like weeks to months since we last watched it. Um, Also, it's just the fact that streaming is so different now. Like,
That's
10
yeah.
years ago, we'd all be like, okay, Tuesday nights, we can all agree to come watch this show as it premieres. But now that we have the freedom to watch it whenever we want, there's no commitment. We can't commit anymore because we're like, okay, screw it, I can't make it tonight. I'm maybe we could just postpone to next week, and it just keeps getting like moved around because people can't commit anymore to what we're going to watch it Tuesday nights at 8.
Do you actually enjoy it when you manage to align the schedules and you have 4 or 5 people watching the show together?
Um,
Because
the
if the
thing
answer
is,
is no, then just stop
is like
caring and don't schedule it.
I do enjoy the show and I do enjoy certain episodes. I think
Mhm.
the problem is that it's just so much filler episodes. It's like the most disappointing thing in the world when we've managed to align 4 schedules to sit down and watch this show and nothing happens the whole episode. And I'm like, are you kidding me? It took that much time to get this group together, and you guys put together this lame episode that was
Sounds
the
like
best
you
you
need
could
to
do.
watch better shows, buddy.
I guess, I guess so. Game of Thrones is a great show, but that's the current one that like we're watching as a group
Mhm.
of 3 people, and we're like, it's taken us 3 months to get through season one,
Nice.
um, which is a long time, and now we're trying to get to season two. I'm not confident we're ever going to get through season two.
I mean, that's fine. It's kind of a crappy show, anyways.
I mean, Game of Thrones, I feel like by anyone's standard is like until you get to season 8, supposedly one of the greatest shows of all time. Like I feel like a Game of
Eh,
Thrones is a crappy show, then
according
you
to
just think all
who?
shows are crappy.
Who has ever said
According
that?
to I there's probably been hundreds of people out there, hundreds of publications out there that say that it's
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
a greatest show of all time.
I haven't read any of them.
What's your pick for greatest show of all time?
Um,
If not Game of Thrones. I also
well,
probably wouldn't personally pick Game of Thrones because it's not my preferred genre, but it is a great show.
I think the Ghostbusters cartoon.
That is a
No,
good
no,
one.
I'm
That's a good
changing
one
it.
for
My,
sure.
my I'm not my actual answer is the 60s Batman.
That's now that would be a fun show to watch with a group of people.
That's
And
a desert
that's the
island show
thing,
right there.
yeah. And the fact that every episode is different. There's not enough episodes. I guess I'm just looking for like sitcoms or something. The shows where I like the I don't know, with Batman it's like you could just sit down and watch it and it doesn't matter if I miss like the last five episodes. I
Yeah.
can just sit down and watch whenever. Um I feel like I had a third point too when we were did I say a third point
You
about this?
mentioned you don't like talking about it. You don't the awkward silences like at the credits and ad breaks.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just the pressure to be social while I'm watching the show, but the whole reason I'm watching the show is to not be so like the only reason I would go to the TV and turn it on is so I don't have to be social. If I have to be social, I'd rather be like at out at a brewery or a bar or going out to eat or something.
Sure.
It's
So
but it's like,
don't try
okay, I'm
and
not doing that.
schedule. You're doing it to yourself at this point.
Well, I'm in the group. It's like I do have my own shows that I watch on my own, but there have been times where people are like my roommate's like, okay, we should really start this show. And I'm like, I want to watch the show, but I don't
Mm,
want to watch it with you. Nothing against you personally, but it's like, I want to
rude.
enjoy this show on my own at my own pace.
Sure.
But now I can't watch it on my own because I know you want to watch it. And if you come home and see me watching it, so they're like, there's been great shows that come out that I'm like, I'm not even going to mention this because I know if I mention it, they're going to want to watch it with me. And I just want to watch this on my own. I want this to be my own show. I don't want to have to wait on you to come in and be available to watch it. I don't want to feel pressure to, discuss every episode, every ad break. I just want to watch this on my own. That's kind of my thought on that.
I get it. I
Movies,
get it. We should
movies
never
are
watch a
good.
show together.
Agreed, agreed. Movies, I think, are great social gatherings because they're this one contained thing that um, I don't know. They're just it's one contained story that you can talk about at any point. It's okay if you have to pause it or whatever. Um, Shows they get broken down too much if you try to pause it. Like sometimes my roommate's like, we can just watch half a show and then come back to it later. I'm like, we're not gonna watch like what 15, 20 minutes of the show and then come back and break it. A show's already a story that's broken up even more, and I already barely remember between episodes to begin with. I'm not going to break down an episode into even further increments that now I don't even remember how the beginning of this one episode started because now I don't. There's not recaps in the middle of the episodes. I have to watch the recap between episode. Oh my gosh. TV shows should only ever be a solo activity. Is just that's just my thesis. I don't know, man.
I love when you get passionate.
I'm I'm very disorganized. I am passionate, but I don't really have a list of. I needed. This is one I should have written down bullet points for because I'm so disorganized on my thoughts about it. But
Um, and my final point would be again, then just don't watch shows with people. You can say
I
no.
try. I try. I'm not gonna say no. Like it is a good excuse to like hang out, but it's like
Sure.
if we're gonna hang out and watch something, we might as well just watch a movie. I
Right.
don't want to watch a show.
Sure.
Oh, one hot take I have. I don't know if I should save this for another time, but watching TV shows, I don't mind ad breaks because it gives me an excuse to go up and do something.
10,000% disagree. Absolutely not. But
So
thank you
here's the
for
thing
listening
with
to the
movies.
show. If you've
Oh,
enjoyed this content, hey, leave a review, subscribe, all that jazz. Tell a friend. Yeah.
all right. I had to make a sound, Jonny.